Did it play like you planned to?
You never know what you expect in a game, but I think that the most important thing was that we had a good attitude and we won the game. We had a blank sheet. I think they only have really one good goal-scoring chance. But some periods and some part of the game we didn't play as well as I hoped. But I'm very satisfied with the win, and I'm very satisfied that 7,000 people came and gave us a push and gave us the atmosphere. So it was really nice for me the first game here. So I'm very satisfied with the win.
Maybe the worst game the team has played under Europe?
You mean I didn't play so well, you mean?
Been playing
I mean it's also difficult, I think. I mean, when you play against a team like Faroe Island plays, they were very well organized, they are physical strong. So you have to challenge them a little bit more with some longer balls, and you have to try to rebuild as we have trained to do. But it's difficult when they played so disciplined. So I can't say I'm disappointed, but the thing I'm most disappointed is that we lost the ball in some situation where we can't lose it, because it can be dangerous. Now they really worked well to recover, but that's the thing that I'm most disappointed at.
But positive maybe to get a winning mentality.
Exactly. I mean, that's really important. I mean, we created also some goal-scoring chances. I mean, it wouldn't have been unfair if we scored a couple of goals still. So it was close several times. So we did it rather well in a way, I think. But it wasn't the best. But hopefully that will come when they start the qualification against Norway.
What about Kolben? He scored in every half.
Yeah, I mean, even if he's out of the game, some parts of it. But I mean, he scored 4 goals now in. I think he played not even 6 45 minutes periods. I mean, he has a fantastic skills when it comes into the penalty box. The first he did very well, and the second was of course a good attack with a good cross also. But he is there, so he's really fantastic.
You put Eder and Peter in for the last 20 minutes. What about them? Their performance?
Yeah, if it's okay for you, if people wonder why I did it, because they did 2 really good trainings and looked very fit. So I wanted to see how they looked now for 20 minutes, if they found the club now very quickly. So I wanted to have an impression of where are they standing today. And I mean, you know that Eder is a fantastic player. He did some really good touches and so on. So if he just come in training, I think he can take a part in the team. But it's important now that he finds a club. And I think Greta maybe is a little closer, I don't know. But he looks fit also in the trainings anyway.
And he made a great goal.
Yeah, exactly.
What about Gylfi? He seemed a little bit lost in the 4-4-2 situation.
Yeah, I mean it's so tight when they get nine players behind the ball, and they played very, very, very well defense, in my opinion. I have a lot of respect for that. And Gylfi in that offensive role I wanted to have didn't find spaces, so it was difficult for him. But as you said, he didn't come into the game, and that's really important that we can get him into the games much more than we did today.
He didn't take the free kicks or the corners?
No, we wanted now that we don't know if Gylfi can play every game. I mean, he can get injured, so we wanted to test now so some others also can test it. But he will probably be in the frame for taking them against Norway. But we have some good feats other also, so I think it's good that the opponent don't know in forehand where we have him, because it's good to have him. We hope that maybe could get some chances on corners from the shooting sector, because he has a good shot too.
Yeah. What about the goalkeeping situation? Gunnleifur played very well tonight.
Yeah, I think I've seen them rather many matches now this summer here in Iceland, and I mean Hannes played 2 really good games against France and Sweden, and I think Gulli has played well now and been good in training, so he deserved the chance. I think they are very tight between them, so I think he should have a chance also.
And the clean sheet must be very important for the...
Yeah, it's always good to have a clean sheet. I love that, so especially if we score, of course. But it's good that we have a good defense anyway, and I think they did that rather well. I only remember one really clear chance when they were close in the second half. So I'm satisfied with the way we defended.
What about Emil? He's missed the last 3 games. Is that worrying you?
Yeah, I mean, it's not good. I mean, we need to play together, so it was a pity now that he had that he was sick, but it's nothing to do, so we hope he can get going and play now down in Verona, so we see what happened there.
Did you plan any changes for after this game? Many changes before the Norway game?
No, I don't think it will be many. I mean, we have, as I said before, we follow between 35-40 players, and I mean, we get some injured players like Sölvi and Hallgrimmer is, of course, Björn Bergman, if he starts playing in Wolverhampton, they could come into discussion now for the doubleheader, but otherwise I suppose it's them. But the door is open. I mean, I always say that, and I mean it, that if someone is doing really well, they shall have a chance to get into the national team.
Maybe a few people were surprised that Finn Bogason didn't play any part. What is his situation?
Yeah, I mean, he's in the situation now where he has to decide and fix where he shall play. So I know it's been a little bit thinking for him, and we had some discussion, he and I. And I also know him very well now. I mean, I've seen him several matches in Sweden, so I know very well how he's playing and what standard he has. So that's the reason why we didn't give him a chance today.
Did you playing against lower ranked team now? Do you think it's worse for Icelanders to play against a lower ranked team, or better than play like against Norway?
It's always difficult to say. I mean, we have played really 4 tough away games now against rather good teams, and that is probably the best. But I think when you can play so many friendlies, it was rather good now that we play a lower ranked team. So it's important now that we break the losing circle, so to speak, and started with a win here. So this time I think it was rather good that we played a lower ranked team.
Do you go, with the confidence into the qualification?
Yeah, I think it's good. I mean, the best thing is that the players has been very positive. They have been working hard, and they adapted to what we have tried to train, and how we have team meetings and talked how we want to play, even if we didn't do everything good. But I have a good confidence now. I think that we shall see that Norway will play really, really well here if they should beat us.
What about now you play a little bit forward in this game, but probably you have to go back more defense in the next game. So will it be changes?
Yeah, it could be. I mean, that's the best question you can give me, because that is also always, I think, the big challenge and the most interesting for a coach is how to balance the team. I mean, today we had a really offensive balanced midfield, for instance. I mean, we had Aron, who is a little bit more defensive, but then we have 3 really offensive players. So that's an interesting question, but we have to wait and see, and I will not tell you, so you tell Norway how we will play against them.
Was 2-0 against Faroe enough to get the feeling to win?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, we created so many other goal-scoring chances, even if we didn't play well all the time. And when you do that, and if I remember correctly, we only give them 1 goal-scoring chance. I think it's really good anyway. So I am very satisfied with that. But we have to play a little bit better against Norway.
Sorry.
Thank you.